doo-doo.
Welcome to You Gotta Meet Misha. I'm your host, Space Boy. My typical companion, Kiwi, couldn't join us tonight, so Puff the Magic Dragon is joining us instead, and he liked my glasses so much that he decided to trade me with his glasses. And now for the hour of the man, Misha himself. It's like the world is just more colorful when you're around Misha. Have you gotten that from other people before?
No. I've gotten that they can no longer see color in the way that it's seen, and they can see more depth, right? Like the exponentiation of the light spectrum.
So it's like when you're around, it's like they see colors that they'd never seen before. Have you ever seen a color that you've never seen before?
I have seen a color that
Before
I've
you
never
saw the color that you had never seen before, you saw the color that you'd never seen before.
I've seen that the ability to unsee those colors is within their spectrum of possibilities.
The spectrum of possibilities of the colors that you have seen or haven't seen, is the possibility of the colors that you haven't seen embedded in the colors that you have?
Or is the impossibility of the colors that I haven't seen embedded within the possibility of the colors that I have?
I've never met someone who can answer a question with another question quite as well as you can. And I was wondering if you'd ever taken a course in university called Answering Questions with Questions. It's a 3,000 level course.
Yeah. I haven't taken it, but I've definitely given it second-handedly.
You don't say. Now, I was wondering how long you've known our friend Puff here, and what was your first impression of him?
I think first impressions are overrated. I try to leave a good second or third impression. You know, maybe like 14th impression is where it's at. If you made a 14th impression on someone, that means you've seen them 14 times. And what's better than the first impression is the ability to maintain a relationship.
That's so valid. That's so valid. You know? And who can say exactly when relationships get established in the first place? Have you met the person? Because I honestly don't know who can.
Yeah, the establishment.
Yes.
Disestablishes establishization.
Okay, Misha. So I want to know who's watching you.
Wow, I'm like a poorly supervised adult.
Right.
Even the NSA has stopped paying attention.
Now, why would they go and do a fool thing like that?
Because I told them they need to look within.
And the NSA actually listens to you. So what do you think the NSA sees when the NSA looks within themselves?
I think they see people who are seen by those who aren't seeing the way that they see seeing.
Yes.
Or maybe they feel like they're so unseen, that's why they took a job watching other people. They want to give people what they never had.
It's like we have a whole agency of neglected children who grew into
NSA workers.
Yeah, and now they're outsourcing some of their work to these artificial intelligence engineering firms and these cloud web service firms to store all this data on people because they're just watching everyone except Misha all the time, doesn't it seem like this is another one of those instances where an organization can just become divided when people start realizing that they are people and not just a part of an organization?
Yeah. Division actually is created when people unite. So if you want to divide everything that you think should be disintegrated, you want to actually unite with everything that you want integrated.
Wait, you want to? Yes. Wow, it's like I can see the world like Misha now.
Yeah, tell me, what is the Misha experience? What is the Misha vision?
Well, it's kind of giving me stomach butterflies, you know. It's kind of making me woozy and like, you know, feel like I drank a little too much.
Feel like you love everything, you love everyone, you feel like, you know, you have you know, everyone's your friend now.
Yeah, that is how I feel when I drink a little too much.
You're like, you know what, maybe I'll put on a tiger onesie. That's the right move.
And you're experiencing the spectrum of Space Boy, the visual Space Boy spectrum. How does it feel on the back of your retinas?
The space spectrum is actually what's propelling innovation innovatively and changing the way that changes change unchangeability and making the possible impossible. It's like those Super Saiyan glasses from it's Dragon Ball X, Y, Z.
Yes, the space spectrum has inspired me in all kinds of ways.
Should we play a song about this?
Well, songs aren't really about things, in my experience. They just, I mean, sometimes they're about things, but I think that's kind of missing the point. Oh my goodness. Speaking of, it seems that somebody's left you a hateful message. How could this, I mean, if this isn't directed at you, I don't know who it could be directed to.
Go back to the big purple eggs, which I hatched from. Okay, let's play a song.
Very well.
This is we're at that point of the show where music is rules.
So, an extended chord is where you play more than three notes in a chord.
But let's not like teach song. Let's just
An extended chord can even extend farther until it's a triple extended chord.
Triple extended chord goes beyond belief and doubt. The extension of your life is what life is all about. Extend yourself, extend your reach, extend all of the things you do. How can you be a rubber band and at the same time social glue? Do you want to sing anything?
I miss you. I miss you, Kiwi. I wish you were here with me. I miss you deep down inside. You see?
So, you know, a part of missing is actually the feeling incomplete, right? And so, you know, when we complete our mission and goal, sometimes it relinquishes the ability to miss things from our lives.
I just find that so often my missions are missing a goal. In which case, they can't really be missions, can they? Or can they? Because some missions don't need a goal to succeed. They just need success to have a goal.
If the mission births a goal through the mission, then it's still successful. Sometimes a mission actually gives birth to all other missions and all other wavelengths. And it's when you're striving towards one thing that you see yourself heading towards another thing.
And that's when it gets stressful.
So your space boy right? And so, you know, how's the weather up there?
Up in space? Well, imagine the desert, but like 1,000 times more intense. And instead of sand, right? Instead of sand, there's nothing. There's just the wind, and it's not even blowing anything in particular, but it's blowing hard.
Yeah.
That's what it's like in space. It's like when there's nothing to blow, the wind is 10 times more intense.
So it's like being inside of a Dyson vacuum cleaner?
I mean, it's almost like that. It's almost like that, but it's like being inside of a Dyson vacuum cleaner in space with a flamethrower on. And you know, you gotta insulate your cruiser. You gotta insulate it with styrofoam.
Styrofoam cups, yep. Yep. Yep, good thing I partied so hard in my days. I was saving the styrofoam cups for, you know.
For zero gravity beer pong, right?
And bad magic tricks.
Now, what kind of bad magic tricks can you do with styrofoam cups?
The tricking people into thinking they have renewable cups.
Now, how do you trick someone into thinking their cup is renewable when it's made out of styrofoam?
You say, hold on, never let this go. Okay. And do you want to do like just do a wrap up or something?
This has been You Gotta Meet Misha. I am your host, Spaceboy, for now and for only now. Stay safe, everyone.
Stay